everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I've been sharing a lot of Instant Pot cooking on my Instagram feed, and several of you have asked if I could do a video on how I make rice, specifically Basmati rice. So I thought I'd do that quickly today because I'm making rice for dinner anyway. All you'll need is some rice. I've thoroughly washed mine. I haven't soaked it at all. I don't soak my rice at all. I just thoroughly wash it. In here is 2 cups of rice that's been thoroughly washed so that all the starch is removed, and I rinse it through until the water runs clear. And then I've got a little bit of oil and some salt and of course water. Start by putting the pot on saute. I saute the rice a little bit before I cook it, and it also brings the temperature of the pot up so that when the lid goes on, it goes to pressure faster because the actual inner pot is already quite hot. Put in a little oil. Doesn't have to be a lot, just very little. I don't usually wait for the pot to say hot before I put anything in it when I'm sauteing. This is just to kind of get things started, so I never really wait for it to say hot. Go ahead and add your drained rice. Once that's in there, give it a quick saute. That just helps to coat all the grains with a little bit of oil. It's not too much at all. It's not like you're going to have oily rice or anything like that. It just helps to coat each grain with some oil, and it helps it not stick together as much. Once you hear that sizzling, you know the pot's getting hotter. I just keep doing this for a couple of minutes. You don't want the rice to stick to the bottom at all. The problem with anything being stuck to the bottom is that the pot will not come to pressure. So make sure there's absolutely nothing stuck to the bottom of the pot. Go ahead and add your salt. This is 2 cups of rice, and I usually add a teaspoon of salt. This is pink Himalayan salt. And then go ahead and add in your water. This needs to be hot water, or at the very least warm. What I do is I usually have, I use the ratio of 1 cup of rice to 1 1/4 cup of water, and that never lets me down, whether that's on the hob or in the pot. You want to use whatever vessel it is that you've measured the rice in. So for instance, if you measured the rice in something like this, then you want to use the exact same thing to measure the water as well. Don't use a different kind of cup or mug or anything else to measure it. Use the exact same thing that you measured the rice in the first place to measure out the water that you're going to need. Just give that a good stir. Again, make absolutely sure nothing is stuck to the bottom of the pot, and that you don't have any rice sort of up the sides. This is 2 cups of rice, so this is 2 1/2 cups of water. Go ahead and put your lid on. Make sure that it's on sealing, and then put it on manual, high. Make sure the pressure is high for 7 minutes. Okay, that's gone on, and I will time how long it takes to come to pressure and let you know so that you can factor that into your cooking time. As you can see, that is now coming to pressure. You can see that moving. Right, that's at pressure now. That took about 6 minutes to come to pressure. Even though you might be tempted to push the lid down to help it rise and come to pressure, do not do that. Let it come to pressure on its own and it will cook a lot better. Okay, so that's just finished, and we're going to do a quick release. Okay, that took about 2 or 3 minutes to release all the pressure, so we can open it up. Okay, the lens was getting really steamed up, but as you can see, you get excellent individual grains of rice. They are fully cooked, there's no bite to them whatsoever, and they're all individual grains of rice, as you can see, and there's no clumping at all. That's perfect. Well, according to me anyway. But that's how I make basmati rice in the Instant Pot. I hope that this video helped those of you who are trying to find a good method to make basmati rice in the Instant Pot. If you found this helpful, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Please share it with a friend, like the video, and subscribe to the channel for more. Thank you so much for watching. Bye now.